Part 1. The Tragedy of Oedipus. Welcome to our exploration of one of the most haunting and profound tales from Greek mythology, the story of Oedipus. This is a narrative that is echoed through centuries, capturing the imaginations of philosophers, writers, and scholars alike. Oedipus's journey is a complex tapestry woven with threads of fate, identity, and the inexorable force of destiny. As we delve into this tragic saga, we will uncover how the seemingly inescapable grip of prophecy can shape and shatter lives. Our story begins in the ancient city of Thebes, where King Laius and Queen Jocasta are confronted by a disturbing prophecy. The Oracle of Delphi, revered for its divine wisdom, delivers a chilling message. Their newborn son is destined to kill his father and marry his mother. Stricken by this dire prediction, Laius and Jocasta take drastic measures to avoid this fate. They decide to abandon their infant son, leaving him to perish on the rugged slopes of Mount Cithaeron. The child, however, is not left to die. A compassionate shepherd discovers the infant and, moved by pity, rescues him. He names the child Oedipus, meaning swollen foot, after finding his ankles cruelly pierced and bound, a lasting mark of his parents' desperate attempt to thwart the prophecy. The shepherd takes Oedipus to the royal palace of Corinth, where he is adopted by King Polybus and Queen Merope. Unaware of his true origins, Oedipus grows up believing he is the Prince of Corinth. Years pass, and Oedipus matures into a strong and intelligent young man. However, his world is turned upside down when a drunken reveler at a banquet accuses him of being a bastard. Troubled and confused, Oedipus seeks the counsel of the Oracle of Delphi to uncover the truth about his parentage. The oracle, instead of clarifying his origins, repeats the ominous prophecy. He is destined to kill his father and marry his mother. Determined to avoid this horrifying fate, Oedipus resolves to leave Corinth and never return. As he journeys away from the city he believes to be his home, Oedipus encounters a fateful crossroads where his destiny begins to unfold. Here he meets an arrogant stranger in a chariot. A heated argument ensues, and in a fit of rage, Oedipus kills the man, unknowingly fulfilling the first part of the prophecy. The slain man is none other than Laius, his biological father, though Oedipus remains blissfully ignorant of this fact. Oedipus's journey continues to Thebes, where he encounters a city in the grip of terror. The Sphinx, a monstrous creature with the body of a lion and the head of a woman, has besieged the city, posing a deadly riddle to all who dare to pass. The riddle states, "What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening?" Many have tried and failed to answer, meeting a gruesome end. But Oedipus, with his keen intellect, solves the riddle by answering man, thus freeing Thebes from the Sphinx's tyranny. In gratitude, the people of Thebes offer Oedipus the throne and the hand of their widowed queen, Jocasta, in marriage. Unaware of the true nature of his actions, Oedipus accepts, unwittingly fulfilling the second part of the prophecy. He marries his mother, and together they rule Thebes, blessed with 4 children, Eteocles, Polynices, Antigone, and Ismene. For a time, it seems Oedipus has found peace and prosperity, but the seeds of his tragic fate have already been sown. Years later, a plague descends upon Thebes, bringing suffering and despair. The desperate citizens turn to Oedipus, their revered king, for salvation. Oedipus, ever the determined ruler, vows to find the cause of the plague and save his people. He sends his brother-in-law, Creon, to consult the Oracle of Delphi once more. The oracle's response is both clear and devastating. The plague will end only when the murderer of Laius is found and brought to justice. Thus begins Oedipus's relentless quest for truth, a pursuit that will ultimately lead to his own undoing. He summons the blind prophet Tiresias, renowned for his insight and wisdom, to aid in the investigation. However, when Tiresias arrives, he hesitates to reveal the dark truth he foresees. Pressed by Oedipus, the prophet finally declares that the king himself is the murderer he seeks. Enraged and incredulous, Oedipus accuses Tiresias of conspiring with Creon to usurp the throne. The accusations fly, and tension mounts as Oedipus delves deeper into the mystery. He interrogates witnesses and scrutinizes every clue, driven by an unyielding desire to uncover the truth. Slowly, the pieces of the puzzle begin to fit together, leading Oedipus ever closer to the horrifying realization. He learns from a messenger that King Polybus has died of natural causes, seemingly negating the prophecy. However, this relief is short-lived, as the messenger reveals that Oedipus is not the biological son of Polybus and Merope. Stunned and desperate, Oedipus presses the shepherd who once saved his life for answers. The shepherd, reluctant and fearful, finally confesses the truth. Oedipus is indeed the son of Laius and Jocasta, abandoned on Mount Cithaeron to escape the prophecy that has now come to pass. In that moment, the full weight of his fate crashes down upon Oedipus. He has fulfilled the prophecy in every harrowing detail, killing his father and marrying his mother. Overwhelmed by the enormity of his actions, Oedipus returns to the palace to find that Jocasta has already taken her own life, unable to bear the shame and horror of their shared fate. In a final act of self-punishment, Oedipus blinds himself with the brooches from Jocasta's robe, symbolically rendering himself as sightless as the truth that has eluded him for so long. Bloodied and broken, he relinquishes his throne and is exiled from Thebes, condemned to wander the world as a blind, fallen king. As we reflect on the tragedy of Oedipus, we are left to ponder the profound themes that resonate through his story. The inescapable nature of fate, the limits of human knowledge, and the tragic consequences of self-discovery all intertwine in this timeless narrative. Oedipus's tale serves as a powerful reminder of the fragile boundary between knowledge and ignorance, and the often painful journey towards truth. Part 2. The Aftermath and Legacy of Oedipus. As Oedipus's story unfolds beyond the initial tragedy, we see that the repercussions of his actions extend far beyond his own suffering. His exile marks the beginning of a tumultuous period for Thebes and his family. Accompanied by his faithful daughter, Antigone, Oedipus embarks on a journey marked by reflection, remorse, and a quest for redemption. This journey takes him to Colonus, a sacred grove near Athens, where he seeks solace and ultimately meets his fate. In Colonus, Oedipus is greeted by Theseus, the wise and compassionate king of Athens. Theseus, understanding the profound sorrow that Oedipus carries, offers him sanctuary. It is here, in the peaceful sanctuary of Colonus, that Oedipus's journey reaches its end. The gods, it seems, have not entirely forsaken him. In a final, mysterious act, Oedipus is absorbed into the earth, disappearing into the very ground, leaving no trace. His death is as enigmatic as his life, a testament to the enduring mysteries of fate and the divine. The legacy of Oedipus, however, does not end with his death. His sons, Eteocles and Polynices, become embroiled in a bitter conflict over the throne of Thebes. This fraternal strife, known as the struggle for the Seven against Thebes, is a direct consequence of the curse that hangs over their family. Each brother is determined to claim the throne, leading to a devastating civil war that further fractures their city and their lineage. The curse of Oedipus seems unrelenting, casting its shadow over the generations that follow. Antigone, the steadfast and courageous daughter of Oedipus, emerges as a pivotal figure in the aftermath of her father's tragedy. Faced with the fallout of her brother's conflict, she defies the decree of Creon, the new ruler of Thebes, to ensure that Polynices receives a proper burial. Her act of defiance is a powerful statement of familial loyalty and moral conviction. Despite the tragic consequences of her actions, Antigone's legacy endures as a symbol of resistance against unjust authority and the enduring power of familial duty. The story of Oedipus and his descendants continues to resonate through the ages, offering profound insights into the human condition. The themes of fate, free will, and the search for truth are woven intricately into the fabric of this narrative. Oedipus's tale is not merely a story of personal tragedy, but a broader reflection on the complexities of human life and the often painful pursuit of self-awareness. His journey from ignorance to knowledge and from pride to humility speaks to the universal struggles that define the human experience. Throughout history, the myth of Oedipus has been revisited and reinterpreted by countless artists, writers, and philosophers. Sophocles' tragic trilogy, which includes Oedipus Rex, Oedipus at Colonus, and Antigone, remains a cornerstone of classical literature. These plays explore the intricate dynamics of fate and free will, the power of prophecy, and the tragic consequences of human fallibility. They challenge us to consider the limits of our understanding and the often unseen forces that shape our destinies. Freud's psychoanalytic theory, particularly his concept of the Oedipus complex, further extends the reach of this myth into the realm of modern psychology. According to Freud, the Oedipus complex describes a child's unconscious desire for the opposite-sex parent and feelings of rivalry with the same-sex parent. This theory, though controversial, underscores the enduring relevance of the Oedipus myth in exploring the deeper, often hidden aspects of human psychology and relationships. Moreover, the story of Oedipus serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of hubris or excessive pride. Oedipus's insistence on uncovering the truth, despite multiple warnings, highlights the perilous path of defying fate and the gods. His ultimate downfall is a stark warning against the arrogance of believing that one can outwit or escape destiny. This theme is echoed throughout Greek mythology and remains a central tenet in many philosophical and literary traditions. The narrative of Oedipus also invites us to reflect on the nature of knowledge and self-discovery. Oedipus's relentless quest for truth leads him to uncover the darkest aspects of his identity and past. His journey illustrates the often painful process of self-discovery and the transformative power of knowledge. As we follow his path, we are reminded that understanding oneself is a complex and at times harrowing journey that requires confronting uncomfortable truths. In examining the story of Oedipus, we are also confronted with the enduring question of fate versus free will. While Oedipus's actions are driven by a desire to escape his prophesied fate, his very efforts to avoid it ultimately lead to its fulfillment. This paradox invites us to consider the extent to which our lives are shaped by forces beyond our control and the role that personal choices play in determining our destinies. It is a theme that continues to inspire debate and contemplation across cultures and generations. As we conclude our exploration of the tragedy of Oedipus, we are left with a story that is as poignant and powerful today as it was in ancient times. It is a tale that challenges us to grapple with the deepest aspects of our nature and the forces that shape our lives. The legacy of Oedipus, with its profound insights and timeless themes, endures as a testament to the enduring power of myth to illuminate the human condition. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most compelling and tragic tales of Greek mythology. Stay tuned for more stories that delve into the rich tapestry of ancient myths, legends, and the mysteries that continue to captivate and inspire us. Until then, may the story of Oedipus remind us of the delicate balance between fate and free will, and the enduring quest for truth and self-understanding. I hope you enjoyed this incredible story. We're eager to hear what you thought about the topic of this video, so don't hesitate to share your opinions and ideas in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Here, we always dive into epic stories, fascinating curiosities, and much more. And to make sure you don't miss our upcoming videos, hit the notification bell. See you next time, and thanks for watching.